If you want to hear my progress on my rolling project pan, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and I am so excited to bring you my update for my monthly rolling project pan. And I just want to say right up front, I reduced my project last month, and it turns out to have been a really good decision. I have a few other projects that I've started in my panning category, so to speak, and I felt like I had just too many in my rolling project pan. I'm doing a 10 uses project. I'm also doing a 12 pans of Christmas, and I just feel like, plus the mascara madness and the slaying my samples, I feel like I've got enough going on that I'm happy to just have a handful of products that I'm doing a rolling project pan on, and that I'm not going to roll in products that I don't intend to finish. I'm just going to put in products that I want to focus on that I do intend 100% to finish. And it just feels better. So I'm really happy with the decision I made last month, and I am very happy to talk to you about my progress. So let's get right into it. Let's talk about the product I made the least amount of progress on, and it is the Rita Hazen product that I thought I was going to use in my brow, but it really is a root touch-up product. And what I've decided to do, and I've just started doing this about, I'd say 5 days ago, I am actually using my finger and applying the root touch-up to my hairline, just pretty much on the front. I have more hair discoloration at the difference in tone between how I dye my hair and in my natural hair, mostly on the front, which is kind of funny. I have a much more even color that matches my hair coloring the rest of my head, but apparently the front is an issue, so I take care of that. And I was trying to use this in the brow, and then, never mind the top, that's a different product. But I wanted to use this as brow product, and the pencil, the actual bigger full-size Rita Hazen product, this is the leftover from my previous pencil. I wanted to use that one to do my hair and this one in the brow, and it just doesn't seem to work. I just need to focus on this one and leave the pencil for once I'm done with this. I think that'll be a nice treat to go back to the original packaging. So this change in the way I use it is going to make a huge difference in my progress, and I'm looking forward to reporting back on that at the end of November. Next up, I'm going to show a product that I can't really show progress on, and this is the Sephora Classic Felt Liner. I don't mind this liner, but I do want to use it up. It's the oldest liner that I've had open in my collection, I think, maybe second to the Ciate Fierce Flicks. And I just want to use it. It's a fine tip. There's no problem with it. It's not the best at getting color out, so very often I'll pull a little bit in my hand to try to kind of activate the liquid to make sure that I can get it on my eye without tugging a dry felt tip. And it's fine. I'm just going to continue to use it, looking forward to finishing it, and I accidentally have a second one open, so I'm really looking forward to using this one up so I can go to the other one, which I've marked with a bunch of color on the cap so I don't end up using the second one by mistake. So this is really the only one I'm using. And every month with that liner, I think, oh, this month will be the last one. No, there's a lot of life in those things. Next, I want to talk about a couple of deluxe samples that are relatively new to the project, and that is the Chocolate Soleil and the Milk Chocolate Soleil, both from Too Faced. I'll just open them up for you. And there's not that much product in each. It's 2.5 grams. It's amazing how long bronzers last. So these are the two colors. And all I can say is that I am using them reasonably regularly. They were in my 10 uses project. Now they're in this project. And I just know I want to finish them, and I guess I will see pan at some point, but it's taking me a long time to get through them. But what I like is that it's not a huge amount of product, which is why I'm okay with having these bronzers in this project as opposed to having a bronzer that's going to take me a year. I don't think that less than 2.5 grams, whatever I'm at this point, should take me a whole year to finish. So we should be seeing some progress on these two when I'm not using a different product. For example, today I'm using the contour side of the Smashbox Studio Fix Stick Foundation and Contour, and I really, really like the effect of that product right now. And it is in my 10 uses, so we'll see what happens with the use of these once I'm done with the 10 uses on that product. 3 more products to go. Now this one I can really show you progress. It was completely full, and now I think you can see where the product has settled in, and you'll see a little bit of a liquid on top of the more opaque part of the product. This is not Cover FX. I had actually finished the Cover FX drops in Moonlight, and this is a Derma blend. I just want to show you the actual color. You have to mix it up every single time you use it. So now that you've seen the progress, I can mix it up and really show you. And that is one of the unfortunate sides of the Derma Blend product. And it seems to kind of pool on the bottom. It looks a little weird. So it's not my favorite highlighter, but I only have 2/3 of this little deluxe sample package to finish. And then once I've got that done, I actually have a liquid Annabelle illuminator that I'd like to use. But for now, using the Derma Blend is fine. When I'm using a liquid foundation, I put 1 or 2 drops of that in, and I'm pretty happy with it. If I'm using a liquidy foundation, right now I'm using the Smashbox SPF 30 CC cream in light, if you are curious. That's not what I have on my face today. As I mentioned, I have the other Smashbox, the stick product, but I do like to mix this in with a more liquidy foundation. Now this little trio is eye primer, and I am happy to report that I have finished one of the 3 samples, and that was right here. You can see I scraped the bottom, so 1/3 of this is done, and it was the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion. Now on this side, I have the Urban Decay Potion in Sin, so primer in Sin, and then here I have the Will Never Die AQUA XL from Makeup Forever in M56. And I think I have found the perfect mix for this. So right now, today I hope you can see, my eye is very shiny. And what I did was I used Sin all over the eyelid up to the brow, and then put eyeshadow on top as you normally would with a primer. But what I think I'm going to end up doing is using Sin on the lid, not too high up, on the lid, and then just a dab on the brow bone and use it as my brow bone highlight, and then only use the AQUA M56, AQUA XL M56 on the outer lid and into the crease as part of my primer application if I know I'm doing a deeper outer lid, which I often do. And so that should help me use up these 2. Now I'm probably going to go and dip into another batch of the regular Urban Decay Primer Potion, but I won't put it in this project because I know I'll use it up. It's just these 2 odd ducks that I am not using and that really need to be in this project. And we are down to the final product. And of course, you know, based on my style, this is the product where I have the most progress, and given the tough slugging that it has been so far with this product, I could not be happier. This is so exciting. And it is my Juicy Tubes from Lancôme. And as you can see, I am really, really getting close. And so I was able to, and you'll see it in the progress pictures, I was able to do another fold down of this product. And I figure I don't want to over promise because I've been doing that consistently with this one. I'm going to say I'm going to be done by the end of the year. I may be done by the end of November, but by the end of the year, gosh darn it, I think I'm going to be done. And I use it if I don't have any other lip product that I want to put on. I use the gloss as kind of a lip protector. It's a very thick gloss. I have it on right now. And it's a very comfortable gloss. So first thing in the morning, last thing in the evening, that tends to be what I put on my lips, and it feels really, really comfortable, and I don't mind the color. It looks fine. I think it looks pretty good with this eye look, actually. And I'm really, really enjoying the last little bit of this. So yeah, I think by the end of the year. Now I am going to get to progress pictures in just a little bit, but I want to give you just my view of the progress and what I think of it. So last month I had 70.9 grams, 70.9 grams, and this month I have 67.65 grams, which is a 3.5 gram difference. I am pretty happy with that, given that a lot of the products are very, very small and very light. That especially, eye primer, you can't rush through it. It doesn't really work. So most of the weight has come from the Derma Blend Glow Creator is what it's called, using some of that up, as well as the Lancôme lip gloss. That's really the two products that gave me a lot of change. And now continuing to focus on the gloss, the Glow Creator, and increasingly now, because I'm using it daily, the Rita Hazen Root Touch-Up product. I think that I'll have, hopefully, I'll say hopefully, the same amount, if not more, grams change next month. So yeah, pretty happy with it. Not a lot of items, 7 in total, but it just feels fun again to do this rolling project pan. So the change I made last month was absolutely the right decision, even though I agonized over it. That's it from me. Let me know what you think of my progress in the comments below. I appreciate every single little bit of information or insight that you can offer. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time. And I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care.